Wait, they once again pulled Jungkook arm while holding his stomach. I think I'm going to throw up. Jungkook started to worry, not because it might create a big impression or not it because it might create a bad impression on his parents, but they was unconsciously pale. Let's go to the toilet so you can vomit. There breathed in there out, closing his eyes as he tried to feel his chest. He couldn't feel a lump on there. I guess I'm just nervous. Jungkook held Tae by the waist to support him. He already noticed that Tae was uneasy from the time he picked him up. He just calmed down when he saw his parents' garden, but now that they were about to enter the house, they looked at a lot worse than earlier. Now you are pale. You are not okay. Let's go to the toilet before you empty the ice cream you ate all over. Jungkook walked back and in front of the bathroom door. Jungkook rested knocked on the door. Can you open this? Are you okay? They mumbled something from the inside, causing Jungkook to sign. He heard another groan as they started to vomit again. Worried, he asked the helper to get the key. Jungkook, honey, the maid said, Tene is sick. His mom arrived, looked worried. He knew his mom can be overreacting a lot of time, overreacting but caring. Sometimes he missed so much. He's throwing up. Jungkook answered, still glancing at the bag, and he grabbed the key as soon as it was handed to him. I will call your dad and ask the maids to prepare the food. Just call me if you need anything. Tell Tene to take it easy. They was already washing his face when Jungkook opened the door. Okay, baby? Jungkook held the towel fist and Tae wrung his face before getting the toothbrush. I feel a lot better. Tae, the ice cream. Tae frowned, thinking about the favorite food he ate, then threw up. You can have a lot there. I'll tell mom and dad that we go to the doctor. Jungkook rubbed a bag. I'm better. No need for a doctor. I think I'm just so nervous. You know I'm not prepared. Jungkook breathed out, pulling Tae in his arms and kissed Tae's forehead. Then Tae noise. Whatever in the region, okay, it's normal, but first I still want you to see a doctor maybe tomorrow morning. But if you are vomiting persist, we will go to the doctor tonight. What if it's because of the rain last night? They stared at Jungkook, his eyes distressed and his expression sorry. I'm sorry, Cuckoo. What happened was embarrassing. I don't think it's because of the rain. I don't mean to get nervous that much and throw up. It's never happened to me before. Jungkook once again gave a kiss and a tight hug. It's okay, baby. Don't worry. And no, nothing is embarrassing. Sir, Mrs. and Mrs. John are waiting in the living area. Once of the maid smiled and bowed. They swallowed a couple of times, thinking about the situation he is in. But Jungkook eyes and comforting smile took some off. Jungkook walked and they telling him, pressing the dining area. The eyes sparkled, seeing the food separate. His stomach was still feeling straight from vomiting, but the smell and look of the food froze his appetite. Jungkook headed towards the living area where he could already see his parents seated, and he entered. His mom gave him a warm smile while his dad remains impressive. Mom, Dad, this is Kim Taehyung. Jungkook looked back with his funny smile to introduce Tae, but confused confusion, regretting immediately on his face. Tae was nowhere behind him. Jungkook looked around the side, but Tae was nowhere. He looked at his parents and replies, I'll call him. He is feeling nervous since earlier. Jungkook smiled but quickly faded as soon as he turned his back. He wondered where Tae went. He knew Tae was nervous, but he did not expect that Tae would think of taking his mouth fall open when he saw Tae at the dining area sitting down, sauce offering in his hands while pointing at the dish he wanted to taste. Tae, can you give me another piece of that? I told you I can do it myself, Tae asked Sally, but excitedly pointing at a beef dish while still munching something. The maids were all smiled as they said. Jungkook put down the sauces and from Tae's hands to the table and hand Tae were slowly pulling him up. Tae, you can eat later. Mom and Dad are waiting for us. He couldn't blame them. Tae is truly adorable. Jungkook did not let Tae's hands go. He was thinking of something wrong than Tae had in earlier, but seeing Tae happily eating at the dining area, he couldn't help to smile. It was cute and he wanted to laugh himself for forgetting that they loved food maybe more than him. They composed himself as they approached the living area, remembering what he learned from Minho, what Jimin teach him, and Jungkook watched to himself, his free hand fallen into a seat as he smiled at Mr. and Mrs. Jian. Mrs. Jian will always smile. He thought Jungkook's mom was nice as he already met her, but Jungkook's dad was unable. Mom, Dad, this is Taehyung, my fiancé. They both had greeted their parents. His words were clear and his voice soft and polite. He smiled the way how Jimin interpreted the smile. Jungkook's mom quickly stood up to her. Tae, honey, are you feeling better now? The maid told me you are sick. They nodded and returned Mrs. Jian's warm smile. Yes, Mom. Mrs. Jian, I'm feeling great now. The food at the dinner. Jungkook stopped breathing for a while. He forgot that he can be straightforward in an innocent way. Mom, oh, of course, I prepared it all for you and my baby boy. They potted and whispered, Hey, baby boy. He doesn't look like a baby. They stopped when he saw Jungkook apologized. Have a seat. Jungkook dared her. His eyeglass shaded on the middle part of his nose, just enough to see his eyes above the frame. Mr. Jian, it's so nice to finally meet you. Kim Taehyung? Mr. Jian was responded in their hand, hearing his voice being said in a deep tone suddenly made his stomach logic again. He tried to push it back down, swallowing hard as he smiled politely at the old man. It's so nice to finally meet you too, Mr. Jian. Finally, a tight lip smile appeared on the old man's face. I'm too curious to meet the man who made my son cook. Jungkook doesn't know how to cook until last night. He is a spoiled brat. They nodded. I agree with you, Mr. Jian. Mr. Jian smiled, looked satisfied at the comment. Mrs. Jian, on the other hand, was staring at his son, who just kept his mouth shut. And by the way, why did you vomit? Do you have a fever? Cold? You got catch in the rain last night? I am so sorry you need to experience that. Mrs. Jian once again glared at Jungkook before smiling at Tae, who returned the smile. I think I'm just nervous, but I'm okay now. Thank you. I'm feeling nauseous this morning when I wake up. Actually for a week now, but it's getting better when I eat ice cream. Jungkook compared his forehead as he looked at Tae. Why? You're not telling me that because I'm getting better with ice cream. Mrs. Jian breathed suddenly, straight her hand on his mouth as she tried to observed Tae vomiting an ice cream. You said for a week now? They nodded. You said you are nudgeness every morning? They nodded. Again, and craving for ice cream? They confused, nodded once again. Mom, you guys having lovemaking without a protection? Protection? They asked puzzled. Mom, Jungkook called out. So, I'm right. You guys are having lovemaking without protection. JK, Mom, please stop it. They look at Jungkook. They. But we have lovemaking last night, right? JK, they. Jungkook wanted to cover their mouth. They had been so carefully he didn't like it. Mom. Oh my gosh, you must be pregnant. They and Jungkook stared at each other, eyes wide. Pregnant? Time escaped. They was smiling while walking out of school, holding his still flat stomach. He couldn't believe he was carrying a child and would soon become a father. Thought he knew he had something else to worry about. He wanted to enjoy every moment of being pregnant. His smile slowly disappeared when he saw Namjoon at the gate, looking at him with a big smile and dimple apparent. You are not happy to see me. The sudden went back to his sense after hearing Namjoon. They, no, of course not. I'm just surprised you visit me. How are you? Namjoon handed Tae an ice cream cup, making Tae smile and excited. Namjoon, you said you've been craving ice cream. Tae nodded as he opened the cup, dunked the plastic spoon and second of chunk. His eyes sparkled in delight as he tasted the dessert. He had been eating a lot of it and he couldn't get enough. It's delicious. Thank you. Let's sit there. Namjoon watched Tae and Tae finished 2 cups in one sitting. He was smiled the whole time. He knew Tae never once tasted ice cream on the island and he was happy that they got to experience something pleasant. Tae, Namjoon, Arya, Tae looked at Namjoon, his eyes sad as he met Namjoon's own. It's been a while since he and Hoseok got separated. Can you look for Hoseok? I'm sorry to ask Cuckoo the favor. Cuckoo is looking for my parents. I don't want to give him another burden. Namjoon held the hand and placed in between his. He could feel the sadness leaked in their voice and their eyes. They had been texting in a while now and they kept on maintaining that he felt guilty leaving Hoseok. I am pleased. Don't worry, Hoseok will never get mad at you. And you know what? I am not. I am Hoseok is strongest and independent. I'm sure he will survive the city and probably he already found a job and also looking for you. I'll be more worried if I saw him first and we didn't know where you are. You'll tell my baby brother. A tear fell from Thea as he just realized now how much he missed Namjoon. Namjoon always said the amazing things that would make him feel better in Iceland and he proved again this time. Thea, Johnny, I'm pregnant. Namjoon's mind fluttered for a moment. His lips parted as he thought he was out of air. He thought everything around him stopped his thought. Tried to think. Uh, is his baby? He couldn't be pregnant. Are you serious? They without a smile nodded. Fortunately, Namjoon racked his hair with his finger. He didn't know if he was angry or just shocked by what happened. Aryan, did he force you to do that? I'm sorry if I disappoint you, but I do love Cuckoo, I do, and he did not force me. Before Namjoon could protest, a sports car stopped in front of them, and Jungkook already quickly his eyes fixed at Namjoon thought it was not clear. Its sure was not friendly. No, Jungkook didn't like it, and he knew he didn't listen again. He quickly stood up and clung to Jungkook's arms. Jungkook's eyes remained at Namjoon, and Namjoon withstand the stairs. Brought ice cream from him, and can we talk privately? They anxiously darted from Jungkook to Namjoon. He didn't want to witness a fight. He knew Jungkook could be harsh, and he knew Namjoon would not back out. Jungkook opens the passenger door and instructed Tae to get in. Just wait there. This will be quick. Before Jungkook could close the door, Tae clutched Jungkook's waist. His eyes were pleading. Please, don't fight. Jungkook kissed Tae's forehead and smiled. I won't. JK, I don't want to fight with you. It's not good for Tae, and Tae doesn't like it too. Namjoon remained Jungkook remained Namjoon and himself as they stood behind the car to get away from Tae eyes. He knew that Tae was worried. Tae gaze could tell. I have no plan to fight with you, and I know Tae had fighted. I know him well more than you. Jungkook wanted to answer. Namjoon tried but decided not to avoid argument. JK, so what do you want? Tae is pregnant, and I am sorry to say that, but he is not that type of who engage in something that he doesn't know about that. Jungkook's mouth fell open. He couldn't believe he would hear something today. Still, he tried to remain calm, remembering himself again and that he doesn't like him fighting with anyone. JK, I'll be honest with you, but I don't like what you are trying to imply. I will never force Tae to make love with me, and I did not force him to do that the very first time. I'm sorry that I sound off, but you just met him not so long ago. I know because I was there when he rode a boat to Busan, and now he is pregnant. I don't get me wrong, but that is just unbearable. Jungkook laughed secretly, looking up while mucking the inside of cheeks. With his tongue, he had so many things going on his mind that he didn't know how to say it all. JK, first I fully understood that you don't trust me. I get it. You don't know me. I would feel the same if I were you. Second, I admit I was mean to him the first time. I calling him name and all that. To tell you the truth, I wanted to get rid of him, and I threw him out of my house twice, thrice. And to be honest, I made him cry several times. Dad, I know he is innocent. But it doesn't mean he doesn't understand what's going on. He is aware he cannot survive the city if he will remain that way. He almost got himself in trouble, not just one but once. I actually wanted to ask you why you allow him to travel here if you were know that he is very obvious and anyone including me can take advantage of that. Have you ever thought that something might go wrong before allowing him to leave the island? You said you were better, right? But if it was done or over, JK, we are now living in the present and we can't turn back time. JK, I am genuinely attracted to him. It's may not to be love at first sight, but I discover that as time goes by, I am not asking you to believe me. You don't know me. It's okay, but we love each other, and that's all that matters. I'm sorry, it's true. I don't trust you. Tae is like a brother to me. I saw him grow up, and seeing him like that pregnant for a man he just met in just too hard for me to accept, perhaps because I don't know what happened in between. It's true, I am a fault for letting him leave the island. I trust Hoshio so much, and I didn't think that something might happen to them. JK, I'm sure about my feeling for Tae. Namjoon and Jungkook stare at each other. Namjoon tried to find the sincerity in Jungkook's eyes, and what he was worried Tae is so special to him, and Tae getting hurt is the last thing he wanted to happen. What's your plan? Do you have plan of marrying him? Are you arguing? Namjoon and Jungkook's attention went immediately to Tae, looking at them anxiously. His eyes went from Namjoon to Jungkook, waited for an answer. Namjoon was about to hold their hand when Jungkook quickly walked towards Tae, pressing Namjoon's arm aside. No, baby, we are not. We're just talking. I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? Jungkook pulled Tae by the waist, not linking from one Tae face. I'm worried. It's taking too long. Tae potted as he looked back. Namjoon, please don't fight. I don't like fight. Namjoon smiled as he fixed the bag on his shoulders. He was disappointed he didn't get the answer from Jungkook, but seeing Tae getting worried was not something he wanted to see as well. We are not. Don't worry anyway. I am about to go. I'll be late. Then we'll give you a ride. Tae's eyes shut open. He did not expect that Jungkook would offer a ride to Namjoon. Really? No, it's okay. I can ride to bus to work. This hug, he said as he looked at Namjoon. Please. Jungkook opened the back seat and the passenger seat door, then turned his eyes at Namjoon. You have him just get in. After dropping Namjoon at the restaurant, Tae and Jungkook headed home. Tae was happy that he was able to spend more time with Namjoon and that Jungkook wanted to drive Namjoon to work. JK People. Namjoon worried about Tae being clueless about love. Jungkook, he got scared hearing that Tae probably was not into him. Too many questions running in his mind. What if Tae was only like him because of his looks? What if Namjoon was right? What if Tae doesn't love him the way he thinks Tae love him? What if Tae's feeling for him are just the same feeling for Tae towards his friend? He knows that he is not nice to Tae all the time. Tae wanted to ask what happened, but he didn't have enough courage to do that. He was wondering as well if Jungkook was mad at him for letting Namjoon visit him. You are lying, Tae, causing Jungkook to held and turned to face Tae. Jungkook was confused as to what he assumed he was lying. He didn't even know what lie he said. Johnny said something bad, didn't he? You are quiet. You are so quiet. You are worrying me. Jungkook was surprised by Tae worrying, and it made him speechless. Tae started to build up, and his voice shaking as he spoke. I'd rather hear you telling me I have a fish brain than you says nothing. Jungkook pulled Tae in his arms, wrapped him tight in a hug. He didn't know his silence would worry Tae, and it upset him more. Please stop from now on. I don't want you saying that. I'm sorry. I said those words to you before. I'm not mad. I'm not, so please stop worrying. They rest his head on Jungkook's chest, wiping the tears that fall from his cheeks. So, what did you talk about? Are you mad because he visited me? I'm sorry, I didn't listen to you again. Cupping the face and straight into the glazing eyes, Jungkook smiled at last since the worries. I'm not mad that he visited you. I did say that I'm jealous and about what he said to me. He just protecting you. He was sorry that he let you leave the island. I believe he was guilty that he was pretty at fault for what happened to you. Second, he told me that not to trust you because if I do, he won't let that slide. He just love you so much that he doesn't want you to get hurt, and I understand that, so don't worry. They parted and rested his head back on chest, wrapped his arms around the waist. Johnny is good person. I hope you are be friend with him too. Jungkook took opportunity to make his burdenness into a question, something that would assume him. Are you happy that we are going to have a baby? The reaction caused Jungkook to worry more. He smiled, but it was happy. You are not happy. I am happy but sad at the same time. Jungkook eyebrow tried to understand the meaning behind the answer. बंद कर I'm happy because I'm pregnant, but I'm sad because I know I am only here because of the paper I signed. A sudden pain hit Jungkook's chest. It was appeared in his eyes as it started to radiate with sadness and guilt. What if one day you learn that there no contract at all? He pouted, remembering the paper that he signed some month ago. I signed it. There is, but if there are none, then I will be happy. And why you will be happy? Because I'll get to be with you. But I already signed that several times. Taehyung, he said, the paper I signed said I should not believe that word when it's come from you because you are only saying that because of that paper. What if there is no contract at all? Well, you will not let me stay here if there in case you throw me out, remember? What if I still let you stay? Bruce, wait, why do you keep on asking? You keep on asking and asking. Why? What do you want to know? If you really love me, they frowned up, pulling away from Jungkook's arms. Are you drunk? I already said I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Hear it? Are you deaf or you don't know the meaning of love you? They sign and walk away as he bubbled in annoying gosh. He is so irritated.